All right, this video is going to explain to you the directions for class today so that you hear it from me. The very first thing you're going to do is you're going to complete a quizzes game. This unit we're getting into is called the interior of the Earth. And before we get started, I want to see where everyone's at as far as their knowledge for it. So what you are going to do is you are going to play a quizzes game. The quizzes game is set so that there's no timer, so you can take your time. But I'm going to use this data as a pretest. It means the grade's not going in the grade book, but I am going to look at the number and your information to kind of determine a couple things for the unit, but also the next couple days. So first of all, the reason for a pretest is it's going to help me to identify what students I have that are strong and what students I have that are weak on this particular topic. In the past, I have some students that know a lot about this information and some that don't. So I want to use this data to group you accordingly the next couple days. This pretest is also going to identify topics that you guys already know. So when I get into starting to plan the lessons for the next couple weeks, if there's topics that I feel you guys already know, then it's something we don't really need to spend much time on. The other thing it's going to allow us to do is kind of see how your learning occurs over time. So we're going to take this again at the end of the unit to see what your scores changed to and what areas you improved in or maybe didn't improve in. And finally, if you look at these questions, it's going to give you an idea of what you're going to be learning about this unit, and it's going to give you an idea of what to expect in this unit. So again, it's not for a grade, but it's really important that you take your time so that I can get an idea of what you know and what you don't know on this unit. Once you are done with that, you're going to complete one sheet called, it's called a Freyer model, and it looks like this. These are the layers of the Earth, the inner core, outer core, mantle, and crust. And what I would like you to do is fill out as much as you can on this piece of paper, whether you think it's right or maybe you're not so sure. So what I'm looking for you to do is for each of these layers, I want you to talk about anything you know about them. Okay, maybe where they're located, maybe the temperature, how thick they are, some of the characteristics that they have, what it's made up of. And this might be, I know for sure, or this might be, I think. And it's okay to put something down if you're not 100% sure. When you're done up here, I just want you to illustrate some sort of picture. When you hear layers of the Earth, I want you to draw that into a picture. Whatever comes to your mind, however you want to illustrate all of this. Okay, so this is going to also be used as a pretest. I want to see our thoughts when we come to this as well. So again, on both of these things, please take your time. They're important. There's something that I'm going to be looking at tonight, and I want to collect that data so that I can group you accordingly on what we start tomorrow.